Conservation Futures started way back in 1994 as a way to preserve land ahead of growth. The almost 8,000 acres that have been purchased by Conservation Futures include really popular, well-known sites like Dishman Hills Conservation Area, where Stevens Creek and Big Rock and Eiler Creek are, to Salty's Uplands, which is a really popular mountain biking spot, to Slavin Conservation Area behind me. These areas provide not only habitat for wildlife, but it also provides a respite for residents here in the county to hike, to mountain bike, to horseback ride, and just experience what nature in Spokane County is all about.
I mean, one of my favorite things about the county conservation areas is how different they are from one area to the next. They all have kind of a distinct personality and a really distinct ecology. You can be out here all 4 seasons. The introduction that I had to Slavin was actually on snowshoes. It's absolutely beautiful in the winter with just that smooth snow and the gorgeous lighting.
What I really like about riding up in this area is it's the fun, moderate trails, good intermediate level stuff for families and people of all ages and abilities, and multi-use trails, so you can be up here hiking or biking, horseback riding, and everything. You can't beat looking around at the Salty's Uplands and over to Liberty Lake and the background of Micah Peak and Eiler Creek off in the distance, Tower Mountain. It's just beautiful.
Conservation Futures fills a really important gap within Spokane County. Unlike other counties throughout western U.S., there's no national forest land, there's very little federal land, and very little state land. And so Conservation Futures program and county parks is one of the major sources for open space areas and trails. And all these areas are available for free to enjoy.
I like climbing at the Big Rock because it's a place of adventure. You got this big, beautiful face, the killer views. You never know what's going to happen. You'll see a moose coming over the horizon over there. There'll be your buddies on mountain biking coming by. You finish up the route, you want to take a hike, just see some killer views, and just enjoy a great energy and a great place.
Just one of those places where people ask, why do you like it so much? And it's kind of hard to say until you bring them up here. Then they understand. It's kind of like a little piece of wild nature right in our backyard. 15 minutes from my front door. It's great.
The County Conservation Futures program in particular is just an amazing program because of spaces like this. The county jumping in and using that funding to purchase these amazing green spaces that our communities and our families are going to be able to enjoy for generations to come.
The Conservation Futures program by nature is a community-supported program that thrives on teamwork. Casting the net wide at the beginning of any project creates a collaborative process where the community not only ends up with a better end product, but they become long-term advocates and stewards for our public lands down the road. At Micah Peak, for example, we've had neighbors provide fill for our new trailhead and water from their own wells for compaction. They let us know when something's amiss, and believe it or not, they thank us for the work we do. This is the kind of team that allows our trails, trailheads, and conservation areas be the assets they are to our community.